How's everybody doing? This is so exciting to me. It brings back great memories. Um, so I'm presenting to you another segment of life and music um, as I go behind the scenes of some songs that I've been a part of as a songwriter and a producer. And the song that I just played for you, you heard a snippet of, is called Joy. And it was recorded and sung by the late great Teddy Pendergrass. Some of you may not know who this is, and I'll let you know who he is. I'll give you just a brief bio presentation for Teddy. Teddy Pendergrass. Well, let me just talk about the song Joy, okay? The song Joy, released in 1988, achieved significant chart success, marking a return to the top of the charts for the artist. The song reached #1 on the Billboard Black Singles Chart for 2 weeks, his first chart topper in 10 years. It also became his first solo entry on the Hot 100 chart in 7 years, peaking at #77. And Joy reached #42 on the Billboard Dance chart. And let me see. And Joy was part of his album, also titled Joy, which itself reached #54 on the Billboard 200 and #2 on the R&B chart, according to Wikipedia. So, this song is significant for me. I grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio, and myself, along with others, we were discovered by the very, very popular group in Cincinnati called Midnight Star, and the brothers, Reggie and Vincent Calloway. They went on to do their own thing, and Reggie and Vincent, they were producing other artists at that time, and I was working with their company, and I was working with Reggie, and he was working on Joy, and he was so gracious to allow me to do some drum programming on this song. So this was um, my first experience in the studio, actually recording on any song professionally. So as a professional musician, so this was the first song for me. As I just read, it went #1, and this song did really, really well. It went on to sell over 500,000 copies, which is considered gold. And so that's a substantial accomplishment for any artist. And Teddy Pendergrass at that time, he was really, really, he was a huge artist. He was also a part of a group called Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Very, very popular song that he sang called If You Don't Know Me by Now." He was the original singer on that song, "The Love I Lost," and so he was just a part of music history, and so just being a part of that project was just really um, it was life changing for me, because that was really my entry into the recording industry, and so just wanted to share this with you, because once again, as I've shared with others, I've done a lot in ministry, but I've done a lot in life, and music has been a tremendous part of my life. I toured the world as a drummer and as a singer and a percussionist. Um, and I'll get some background into another song pretty soon. A group that I was also affiliated with. I won't get into that now. I might do that after this presentation. But Teddy Pendergrass, really huge artist, working with the Calloway brothers. I'm going to get into some of the songs that I wrote with them as well. But the Callaways, their biggest song was a song called "I Want to Be Rich," and if you look up the Callaways, "I Want to Be Rich," those were the two gentlemen, the brothers that I I came into the industry as a songwriter and producer with, working with their production company at the time. So, Teddy Pendergrass Joy, that was the first song for me as a professional musician, working on a song with a major artist. So I just want to share that with you. And I want to also continue to encourage you, continue to do the things that you find passion in. You know, things that just you're passionate about, you know, your gifts, your talents, you know, um, it's very rare. It's very rare. And it can be subjective for people um, to quote unquote make it in the music industry, because I can tell you story after story, the people you think that have made it, they've only made a video that makes it look like they've made it, but they're not really living that way. So the point I'm making is that, you know, just whatever that your expression, your creative expression is, continue to, you know, to do those things. You know, it doesn't have to be on a major scale. I mean, I was blessed to be able to work with individuals and, you know, to have my talents to be on display on the world stage. That is rare, you know, for individuals, you know, their craft, whether it's in music, in sports, any form of entertainment. You know, there's a whole nother, um, there's just a diligence, there's a tenacity, there's a level of excellence that you have to graduate to. Just like, if you know, people go to school to be doctors and lawyers, in music and entertainment, I've had study. You know, there's people that go to school and do a lot, but to achieve excellence in music and to make records and do it and do all those things, that's very rare, you know, to where, you know, it's on the world stage. And so I've been a part of that to some degree. It's been a blessing. So I just want to share this part of my life with you. And I'm going to get into some other experiences that I've had musically. And also just to encourage those that have aspirations, you know, to get into the music business and all those different things. I'm going to be sharing about things that you really need to know and understand if you're going to pursue music as a career. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm going to continue to share segments of life in music so you can just get into um, an inside look in my life as a musician, as a songwriter, music producer, and as an artist. I'm going to also be sharing some of my own music with you to give you a background or a inside look at some of my own music as well. All right. So hope you enjoyed this. Until next time.